It is the 6th of February, year of our Lord 2023, depending on who you want to listen to calendar-wise. What are you thinking? Does it feel like the 6th, Brandy?
It feels like the 6th.
If you know where to look for us, Gandalph's everywhere, man. Okay, we are going to talk about some food tyranny here. If I can make this work the right way, because there we go. You can even train an old wizard new tricks. Look at that. Okay, so what we've got here is another big announcement about how bad it is, and it's all going to be horrible over food. This is today, by the way.
Team of inspired thinkers making sense of this changing, challenging world to make more intelligent investment decisions.
Idiots.
Investing smart.
Okay. Here we go. Can I find the actual news in this site, please? Oh wait, there is an idiot. It's Fox. The Fresh Ideation Food Group initiated the recall of more than 400 products after environmental samples tested positive for Listeria monocytogenes, according to the warning notice posted by the Food and Drug Administration. Does that shock you, Brandy, that the Food and Drug Administration, one of the three-letter agencies, is not doing what they're supposed to? Do you hear that clanging bell of truth?
I hear it.
That was the studio audience getting in place. So what we're saying here is that the products are sold. This is recent, right? Oops, wrong screen. This is recent. We're talking about this right now. This came out today. He said the 6th. 52,000 pounds of sausage. Well, you see, I don't just have one tab up here to talk about this. This is the same thing we're dealing with. 52,000 pounds. This is the Listeria piece. Monocytic infection. They're all over. I just don't know how people go to those sites. Okay, so let's get a little more straight reporting from this very stern-looking woman who looks like her hairdresser talked her into something. Check out these labels. None of these, baby. Can't have any of these.
I want you to check out these labels. These 8 products are being recalled. They could be contaminated with Listeria. Let me bring them full screen for you so you can get a really good look at them. The charcuterie meats are all made by the same parent company. These products were shipped nationwide. We're talking a recall of 52,000.
So if I go to the grocery store and I get a high-end sub, they always upsell the boar's head.
Yes, that's true.
Right? Okay. So this is a high-end product. This does not look like a low-end product. This black pepper cured, uncured. Where I think they're giving us the salami on this.
Pounds of ready-to-eat meats. Now, if you have these products in your fridge, do not eat them. Take them back.
No. You know why? Because they are.
These products were shipped nationwide. We're talking a recall of 52,000 pounds.
52,000 pounds of ready-to-eat meat. So what do I do if I want to control access? Right? We've done this with the eggs. Shows. We've done these with the eggs. So we went down the egg thing. They killed a bunch of chickens, and then they're building their own stuff. Okay, we're going to get into this. Ready-to-eat meats. You know what you got to do with them? They're ready to eat, so you must.
Of ready-to-eat meats. Now, if you have these products in your fridge.
Wait for it. What do you think she's going to say? What do you think she's going to tell you to do with this stuff? This expensive stuff that you bought.
Throw them out.
No way.
Do not eat them.
No, do not eat them. No.
Pounds of ready-to-eat meats. Now, if you have these products in your fridge, do not eat them.
Do not eat them. No. They're ready to eat. You can't eat them. They're ready to eat.
Take them back to the store for your money back. USDA inspectors were doing a routine check.
Don't take them back to more for different food. Just get your money back, because we're devaluing that too.
At the facility when they found the issue.
Okay, so they just said that the USDA was doing a routine inspection of the facility and they found Listeria. Let's talk about Listeria and who does this. The real governing agency that gives, more than half of a shit of whether or not it's in your food. There's a pun in there. I should have thought about that. So this is what they do. They're reducing salmonella in poultry. I feel so much more comfortable knowing that this is being taken care of. Safety through inspection. Safety through inspection. Well, let's think about that. How do we inspect? Well, we inspect your eggs. We inspect your. Have you ever bought one of these at the store?
I have a question. If
Yes.
they're going to inspect my eggs, do they have to crack them first?
Well, you can't expect some eggs without breaking some yolks.
Exactly.
I mean, we could learn more, but we have beaten this egg into an omelet.
We have.
But we're not chickening out over here. And I think the where's the beef question is at the top of the page. But I don't know. I'm still looking for the salariform part of the menu. They're salari? Oh, they're types of fish. What do they always do when they want to make something confusing?
Change the name.
Is the name. Okay, so here, let's talk about quarterly enforcement reports. So this is July of 2022 through September of 2022. So what's this look like? These people are going to go look at this report in a second. Well, the foods, who is, you ask? Great question. Since they're doing all this, oh, wait, it's not the USDA, it's the FSIS, right? Because we got to have an FSIS if we have an FDA. I don't know how you FDA without an FSIS. That makes a FISDFAD. Okay, so the Food Safety and Inspection Service, the FSIS, is announcing receipt of a petition from Hormel Foods to establish a definition for the voluntary claim natural. Now, wouldn't it be important when you were buying something to understand what that word might mean?
That would have helped,
And to
especially
delineate.
when they had a ration and Hormel wasn't in the stores probably half of last year.
Uh-huh. So what we're going to do now is we're going to delineate the conditions under which the claim can be used on the labels of meat and poultry products that say, quote, unquote, natural, is an issue of significant interest to the agency, the industry, the public, well, and to the public. You know, we eventually get around to us. They're consumers. Therefore, the agency is inviting comments on the issues generally in the petition, and to facilitate the comment process, it's announcing that it will hold a public meeting to discuss the petition. So we're not going to have a meeting to discuss what's actually going to happen. We're going to get people in a room, and we're going to get them engaged and get them to piss all their energy out, and then they do nothing. The FIC, oh, no, I'm sorry. They're going to initiate rulemaking on the claim natural. The agency is trying to initiate rulemaking because it's the most appropriate, open, it's transparent a method to deal with issues of surrounding the definition and the use of the claim natural. Now, this happened in 06-07. Man, I wonder what happened. Well, the guide manufacturers in the development of labeling, FICIS was likely determined to be truthful and not misleading with regard to the voluntary claim of natural. FICS published policy guidelines for the forms of standards and labeling policy memorandum in 82. Here's what it is to be natural. The product doesn't contain any artificial flavor or flavorings, coloring ingredients, or chemical preservatives as defined by some other document, right? They could say they're defined that only things that are on other planets are those things. Who knows? Or any other artificial or synthetic ingredient. And the product, any artificial or synthetic ingredient, man, like graphene oxide, the product and its ingredients are not more than minimally processed. Minimal processing may include traditional processes used to make food edible or preserve it or to make it safe for human consumption, smoking it, roasting it, freezing it, drying it. Wow. I wonder if any of these things over here. Oh, I killed the list because it was the stupid ads. And fermenting are those physical processes that don't fundamentally alter the raw product or that only separate a whole intact food and components. So separating eggs. So here's all these pieces. There was a thing down here where it says, okay, further stating that all products claimed to be natural and natural food should be accompanied by a brief statement that explains what is meant by the term natural. So what happens every time they put something in quotes, every time they refer to it? What does that mean in the process of verbiage, Padawan? What does that mean? 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 What does as you have trailed through a million pages of documents with me. What do we know when they do this? Capitalization is one thing. That's about sovereign citizenship. But what's it mean when they capitalize something consistently?
They make it property instead of
They're
being
giving it a definition. They're defining it.
they're telling you what they want you to think it is.
Well, let me give you an example here. According to the 1982 policy, the decision of the agency to approve or deny the use of natural claimed to be affected by the specific context in which the claim is made. Boy, that's a lot of words to say, is it true or not? For example, claims indicating that a product is natural, so natural chili or chili, a natural product, would be unacceptable for a product containing beet powder, which artificially colors the finished product. However, all natural ingredients might be acceptable claim for such a product. So if you got a box of stuff in your hand at the store, and it says all natural ingredients, they're defining natural. They're using the verbiage.
Right. So can I ask you a quick question?
Yep.
Just outside the box. What's the difference from a can of dog food and a can of chili?
The number of legs of he who eats it or he who eats it first, actually. It's dogs in my house in chili. Okay, so the agency has come to recognize that based on the controversy that the number of degraded components that can go into a dog food is different because dogs have different stomachs. But I don't know. I don't buy dog food. And I don't buy chili because all chili comes with onions, and I don't eat onions. I have to make my own chili. The agency has to come to recognize, based on the controversy that arose about natural and recent. Here we go. Okay. The agency received information that raises questions about when and if a food to which sodium lactate has been added would be fairly characterized as natural. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Okay, now let's get back over to the middle. We had a bunch of stuff that's not usable anymore. This stuff right here.
So far, no one has reported getting sick. But every year...
No, I didn't brief this that far. Wait a minute. No one's sick yet. Fine. You know what you got to do? Wait, if you have them in your fridge, what you got to do?
Now, if you have these products in your fridge, do not eat them.
No,
but no one's been sick yet.
But
the issue. Now, so far, no one has reported getting sick.
Then why are you reporting on this?
Exactly.
Why did you pull the shit?
But every year, an estimated 48 million Americans get sick from bacteria and viruses in their food. Now the Food and Drug Administration is trying to reduce the number of illnesses with its food traceability rule, which covers
food traceability, track and trace, track it. Okay, now let's get back to it. So all of this is about regulatory consideration, oversight, and notations on a thing that this is 20 years ago. Now, let's get to some brass tacks. Here is the actual document that shows up till the end of full year 2022. So this is the last reporting. Now, you would think that, okay, this is a food laboratory. They probably just do stuff that's important to know whether or not certain things are bad. Oh, wait, that's an INH. We're going to talk about this because they couldn't tell us the basis for the actions like just a 1, 2, 3, 4, where you could just memorize them. No, we got your SSOP. We got your CCP. We got your SPS. We got your INH. We got your INT. So the INH, oh, wait, here's our key over here. And INH is a inhuman treatment or slaughter. And the first time I read this, I thought it said inhuman treatments laughter. Like you couldn't laugh at your animals. That would be degrading. They would need a safe space. Really? How about my plate? Okay, so an inhuman. So this means that someone was treated incorrectly. Now, all the way over here, I can't eat any of this stuff because there's bacteria and viruses in the food. Okay, the federal government, these people are here talking about whether or not it's natural. No, but yet according to our first account back here, this happened because
they could be contaminated with listeria. Let me bring
could.
But they're ready to eat.
That's the word. Could.
So bring them back to the store, or don't bring them back to the store. Don't throw them out, or just don't eat them. They could. No, wait. Is there anybody gotten sick yet?
Issue. Now, so far, no one has reported getting sick.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty important. So let's go over here and look at this basis for action. So let's go through. We got some INHs here. I noticed initially that the INHs were pretty heavy duty. Where's my next table set? If I get down here to the bottom of my table, the reason that this whole bottom set, this is a meat company, it's the meat company, it's the meat company, it's the meat company. These are all INHs. Who's under attack over here? Is that a meat company? A meat company?
Yep.
No way. Well, these people can't make meat anymore because these people say that they're meat. This says their key, their legend says the reason these people were brought up, they were charged. They were. This is the part of a restriction date. That's the first part over here. That there's look at these meat. There's a king of Basturma. Man, does the dad of that family, is his name King? he's king of Basturma. Where is Basturma? Meitong Trading. I mean, Miller's Organic Farms. This is the judgment summary section for this big set of all the way up and down. Cattle Works. All of the meat companies are getting INH'd. Well, so I don't have any meat in the store, and as expensive as it is, and if I might not be any good and have listeria if I get it, and if I buy the ready-to-eat meat, well, I can't eat that stuff. I got to throw it away. Oh, man, because Porky here's got an issue. Many people don't know where their meat, dairy, or eggs come from. After all, most product marketing encourages us to imagine pleasant country scenes full of happy animals sunning themselves in grassy fields. But today's industrial farming landscape looks very different. We've done 2 or 3 shows about industrial egg farming. Well, here's your chickens, baby. Confining animals indoor, packing them into dense living conditions creates a number of serious hazards for animal welfare. What was the difference between the eggs that were laying and the eggs that weren't laying?
They were not laying any eggs.
Yeah, studio animals got that before you could get there. They were eating the feed, and they were living in these confined environments. When they let them free range, and they stopped feeding them pellet, they started producing. Moreover, animal factories rely on rampant use of animal drugs to feed additives to produce rapid rates of weight gain. Look, all this is true. There's steroids and stuff in here. This is all about food and control of our food. You know, we've got to get our poop in a group as far as getting our medicine into our bodies through our mouths as food items. It's the only way, yet we can't. We got some fear coming here, though. Or these are going to be in short supply pretty quick, just in case you didn't know. Are you interested in knowing what we're not supposed to have very soon?
Yes. What is that?
I don't mean to be corny here.
They
Right? Wait. How many of these are we going to get? Number 1, corn. Do you know why I don't have any corn?
sold it to China.
No, Ukraine. No, because of Ukraine. Because one of the world's leading providers of corn. I hope Turkey's not the lead provider of turkeys. Otherwise, Thanksgiving's going to be tough. They're under severe attack. So, look, we've got to be able to, we talk about food here. We'll throw a commercial in the middle.
That they treated supplements are unable to make a claim that they treat a disease. You can't say melatonin for the treatment of sleep disorders or insomnia. Medical food, because you've proven scientifically you're providing the proper nutrients in the disease, you can make a claim for the nutritional management of the treatment of insomnia or a sleep disorder, for the nutritional management or dietary management of chronic pain and inflammation.
So this is our sponsor. All the information is on the Chiron. They're the only people I know that actually have stuff that works. And you can get it. It's available products. Okay, so number 1, Well, let's go back to our story. Dun, dun, dun. Start thinking of alternatives to these 6 foods in 2023. I don't want to bug you, but the last one's going to shock you here. I mean, I bury the lead. We're gonna see what they want us to eat. It's coming at you. So creepy crawly. Okay, so corn, that's Ukraine's fault. Did you know that?
Yep.
Okay, we're not gonna have any bread either. Oh, guess whose fault that is?
Ukraine.
No way. Really? Okay, we got no bread, got no flour, because 20% of the world's grain production has been lost. And well, we're not going to use vegetable oil either, which is fine with me. I don't really use vegetable oil.
I can't handle vegetable oil. I don't.
I can deal with that one, but it's a droughts around the globe that this one's the fault of. Okay, baby formula. I don't know. You should ever give your child baby formula out of the bottle. You should make your child food. But according to a recent report from Reckitt Benckiser, the maker of baby formula giant Enfamil, the shortage is persisting mainly because as the issue led to last year, which was labor shortages, which led to such a monumental supply shock. So they don't really tell us because they can't figure out a reason. They can't blame it on the Ukraine. They can't blame it on. So they just take well, it's a pile of recalls and labor shortages. It's such a monumental supply shock. Oh, and champagne. So don't go looking forward to New Year's this year. Can't do that. Can't do that.
No celebration, no weddings.
Celebration. Oh, and canned pet food. Canned pet food. Well, I don't think you should feed your. It's an aluminum can shortage. I'm sure that's because of all the shell casings in Ukraine. Okay, so
just buy him some chili.
No, hold on. Well, it says that chili or the dog food. When the label falls off, which one's which? How do you know? So now, if I ask the USDA if there's going to be any food shortages, what do you think they say?
I can't read that.
Well, there aren't going to be any food shortages. There aren't any now.
Exactly.
Although in some cases, the inventory of certain foods might be temporarily low, but that's just before they can restock. Because food production and manufacturing are widely dispersed throughout the U.S., but there's no current widespread disruptions. I had 5 tabs of all the infrastructure that's just been going away so that we can push it. It was the egg research. But the USDA is issuing guidance on how farmers should operate or if they're considered essential in places where shelter and place order are in effect. Oh, whoa. Did we get back to the COVID give? Oh, yes, we did. All of our programs, including SNAP, WIC, National School Breakfast, they have contingencies built in to allow us to respond to on-the-ground realities from Congress. Oh, we're gonna have to throw away our food, even though. Wait, did anybody get sick?
Reported getting sick, but every year, estimated so far, no one has reported getting sick.
Wait, no one's sick. And there's all sorts of food, but this is hungertracker.com, and I can do a search right now and come up with a bunch of fear porn. Go listen to Mike Adams, the health ranger, on Bradion. I love the platform. He'll talk to you about food. Look, I'm not doing that here. I'm gonna let one of the elites tell you how it's going to work out. You're not going to have to worry about food anymore. This is what's going to happen next.
I'm Nicole Kidman, and I am going to eat a 4-course meal of bugs. I am here to reveal my hidden talent, eating micro livestock, cornworms. They're still alive. Extraordinary. Very moist, chewy. Can't quite describe the flavor, but need a little water.
I think shit. Oh, so wait, that's studio audience said chicken. That didn't look like chicken. Sorry.
Let's try the second course, shall we? Just a little side note. 2 billion people in the world eat bugs, and I'm one of them. Because here we go. Have some mealworms. I'm telling you, I'd win Survivor.
Okay.
That is
Don't
a fruity
detox.
taste. Recommend it. Here we
Say, what was that, Brandy?
Don't forget to detox.
Oh, I'm telling you, I bet
Oh,
you she's a
gosh.
survivor. She's a high level coven witch.
have. Oh, oh, crickets. Oh, nothing. Oh, awesome. Like nothing you've ever tasted. Like a hairy nut. Don't. Oh my gosh. A nut from the shell. And now for dessert, the fried grasshopper. These are amazing. These are exquisite grasshoppers. I recommend them to anyone. Thank you for spending so much time with me and watching me eat bugs. Till next time.
So when I was growing up, this was what eating bugs was all about. Remember
That's
this,
the
Steve?
Maharaja. Kid.
Maybe he liked older women.
Activity for the thuggy.
Ah, sneak surprise.
So we got some snake. Oh wait, what's this?
Well, I suppose stories of the thuggy die hard.
Don't worry, Twister.
Yeah, this was a joke in a movie about some far-flung culture, not a sophisticated woman sitting down saying eat bugs in the future. But wait a minute. Well, I don't know if I got this right. So I have this stuff. No one's gotten sick. But it's 52,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds of ready-to-eat meats. Now, if you have these products in your fridge, do not eat them. Take them back to the store for your money back. USDA inspectors were doing a routine check at the facility when they found the issue. Now, so far,
They're doing a routine check. No, they're not. They're looking for inhuman animal engagement so that they can come in and say the reason, well, they might have listeria, maybe, but we know they got beat up. Well, yeah, they got beat up. They got laughed at. That's right. They were demeaned and diminished. Factory farming, the tech oligarchs have taken over all the information control. They've taken over all of the components for every other piece. And you can't properly control a populace unless you control the food supply, right?
That's right.
You know, when I was in college, I lived in this spot way up in the Rockies, and the heating was expensive, of course. You know, we were college students, and it was a huge house, like 25 people in the house, and five-story basement rollout because it was a fantastic piece of property way up in the mountains. And there was a big sign in the basement or in the entryway that said "Heat's neat, but sweaters are better." And that meant if you were a little chilly, just put on another layer of clothes. And I would say, and I might get a little grief about this, but it wouldn't be the first time. If you aren't sure what to eat nothing. Drink some honey water. Hey, Brandy, have you ever had honey water?
I have. Pretty awesome.
Does it make? Tell me what honey water does for you.
Oh, definitely helped me get back on my feet.
I mean, it's a natural appetite suppressant. Use local honey. Well, you say how do you make honey water, Brandy? I'm going to mansplain it.
You're gonna mansplain? Well, basically, I warmed up the water and then I added the honey, a little bicarbonate soda, and a very little bit of sea salt, and sipped on it like tea.
And what is that? What has the benefit been from doing that?
Well, it got rid of the nausea for sure. Definitely.
I don't know why you feel nauseous. I only freaking
Not anymore.
tell you to just keep up and work 20 hours a day.
I wonder how could that possibly happen?
Possibly be. Okay, so look, there's a lot of ways to get from here to there, and if we listen to the programming of the people trying to program us, then we're going to do what they want us to do. And I don't think we should just, I don't want to take a red pill or a blue pill. I want to take no pill. So. Anyway, it's a good thing that I'm a good cook. Can I cook, studio audience?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So say goodnight, Gracie. We'll go to the next one.
Good afternoon, Gandalf.
If anyone at the sound of my voice hasn't told themselves today that they are fantastic, then no one else can tell you first.